Adam and Paul are just hiding in the van, having a brew. Oh, there he is. No, he's being ignorant, he's having none of it. There he is.
Hello.
Look at that, that's a good setup, mate.
Yeah, it works well.
Having nana nap.
Nano nap, yeah. Adam's cold. I bet you're Canadian, like.
Actually, I brought 2 jackets and I lost one on the first day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So.
Right, so yeah, we've got a little bit of a plan. I, myself, I'm going to go on my own. Just out of Bleed Tarn there, which a lot of you all know. And then the 3 of us, probably around for sunset, are going to loop round and then go up this hill here, which is called Side Pike, that prominent peak that you can probably see there. Conditions are looking brilliant. Maybe could do with a few more clouds in the sky if we were being greedy, which we always are. But yeah, I think it'll be lovely nonetheless.
That's still alright, isn't it?
So I'm going to move away from Bleed Tarn, which you can probably see over there. And I'm just sort of chasing this light here. You can see if we're shooting in that direction, we're going to be shooting into all this lovely dramatic light. So yeah, just giving over here a little bit of a chance. I think mainly just trying something different, you know. By the way, I thought I should mention, if you didn't see yesterday's video, that was this morning, confusingly, where I was out with Adam and Paul around the Eltwater area. So I'll pop that up in the corner if you want to check that out. But yeah, that was a lovely little morning, real classic frosty winter's morning, and it's still very frosty. I don't think it's got above freezing, but oh wow, this is looking brilliant. Look, maybe a chance of some cascades down here. The light's nice. We'll give this a shot. So I'm just grabbing a quick shot here. You know what, I think I've maybe missed what would have been pretty nice light, nice conditions by about 10 or 15 minutes. And what I mean is, we could do here with the sun in the frame. I've got the wide angle lens on, and I got that image in what was this morning's adventure for me with Adam and Paul, but what was yesterday for you with the sun star, and I really liked that just as it was peeking around the tree. And it would be nice here to have the sun just peeking above the distant sort of hillside, so a little bit of a shame, but I'm going to grab the shot anyway because we've got really nice light off in the background. And you know what, I quite like the composition. So yeah, I've got it in a portrait orientation on the tripod here, polarizer on the front, because we've got a lot of glare coming in from this sun that's, like I said, almost directly coming straight into the lens. And I can't help but feel a little bit disappointed, because it would look really cool, I think, if we were shooting right into the sun and we had a bit of a sun star. But like I said, it's pretty nice nonetheless. I think it's the distant light that's making it, combined with the sort of long exposure effect of the water down here in the foreground. So I'm shooting at f/16, ISO 64, and that's getting me about 1/4 of a second, which for me is perfect for this water down here in the foreground. But yeah, this is an image that it certainly won't be winning any awards, but yeah, quite a fun one to photograph, I suppose. But just wish we had that sun star in the top of the frame.
Beneath the shadows of this quiet town, I see you there.
So this always happens, man. I fly my drone about, getting a bit of video footage, and then I always look at the screen and think, there could be a little photograph there. I'll put it up on the screne, show you what sort of thing I'm going for. Very, very simple. But you can see there, I'm just trying to have, well, all the classics around Bleed Tarn, really. Bleed Tarn itself down in the bottom right-hand corner, right-hand third. Then we've got the Langdale Pikes and Side Pike up there on the right-hand side. And then this left-hand side here, I think is really nice, where the sort of evening light is just catching the tops of some of those trees. So as you're seeing it there, yeah, the image will be something like that. I might bring it back ever so slightly. But yeah, I'll pop it up on the screen there so you can see the final product. And like I always say, man, I must start using this drone a little bit more for stills photography, and in fairness to myself, I have been using it a fair old bit now and again. So just another quick check-in to see how you are all enjoying the little Advent series I've got going on, and yeah, just a quick reminder, hit the subscribe button, hit the little notification bell as well, and well, you'll get notifications every day if that's what you want for well, and up until Christmas Eve, literally, of all the videos that I release. But yeah, for those of you that are following me along, drop me a comment below, and yeah, all in all, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you all, and yeah, I hope I'm not annoying you. So I'm going to slowly start heading back up to meet Paul and Adam, and then we're heading up this prominent hill that you can see just there. And yeah, you've seen the conditions. I mean, it's pretty much completely clear. In fact, we have got a few bits and bobs of cloud over the Langdales, but either way, we're going to get nice light by the looks of it. It might be, you know, a bit of a challenge with there being not many clouds and stuff, but certainly not too much to complain about, is there? And yeah, it's funny because in what was sort of yesterday's video, I was complaining really. I was being a bit complaining about not really enjoying being in environments where there's other photographers, but I hope you know what I mean. Like, it's not moany. I just, for the most part, I really enjoy being out on my own. But on that point, it's brilliant being out with Paul and Adam. It really is just so nice. It's mixed it up for me a little bit because, as I always say, I love being out on my own, but this is brilliant. Like, you just bounce off each other, especially because we all do YouTube stuff and that as well. Yeah, we just relate with each other, and it is lovely. So yeah, it's been a real pleasure to meet them both, actually. It's class. So I should go back and meet them. And yeah, I'll catch you in a bit, probably when we're en route up to the top of this beautiful vantage point up here, man. Can't wait. So they're still here, look, chilling in the van. I don't blame them with that diesel heater on. Still sitting about 0 degrees. Let's see what they're up to. Hello, gents. Oh, it's cosy in here. It's cosy. Thanks a lot, mate. Cheers.
Go.
So we're here in the van. Look at this. Absolute 5-star service here. We've got hobnobs, tea. Oh, Jesus, that's really hot, actually.
I told you.
So we've made it. We've made it. We've parked up the vans and we're heading up here, Side Pike. So a lot of you probably remember. I went up Side Pike a few days ago. I was talking about post-processing and all that sort of stuff, but I thought I'd suggest it to Adam and Paul, and they were pretty keen. So, like I was saying, I actually put an Instagram post up a few days ago, just saying it's such a good bang for your buck fell, because I mean, look where we parked the vans. It's a big steep road. You're already half the way up the fell by the time you get here, and the views are incredible for such an easy hike. So yeah, we will see what the evening has to bring us. Fingers crossed. So we're not too far from the top now, and I'm just trying to think what it is I'm going to photograph, because as I said, I was here a few days ago and I got these photographs, and you know what, I was pretty happy with them. The conditions weren't great, but yeah, they were all right. But I'd like to try and get something a little bit different. You can see we're up into the sun now, and I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but we've got some nice wispy looking clouds coming in over Pike of Blisco and Crinkle Crags and stuff. So yeah, hopefully we can get something, man. And like I say, try and get something a bit different, something a bit, that's what I'm after, that's what I'm really after. So it was, to be honest with you, probably a little bit of an anticlimax with the light. It's not over yet because we could still get colour from the sunset. I'll just spin you around. You can see we've got those nice wispy clouds. They've hung around, so hopefully. But yeah, it was I don't know, really, just quite tricky to find compositions, and I think we probably left it a tiny bit too late as well. It was a bit of a rush. By the time we got up here, the sun was dipping down up there, sort of behind Pike Oblisco. But anyway, I got that photograph. I had the wide angle lens on at 14mm. A little bit boring, if I'm being honest. I wasn't like mad on it, but just tried to, well, just stick a couple of rocks in the foreground, and I think we maybe had a little bit of a sunstart. It was all right with Blee Tarn off in the distance, but yeah, maybe not the best. I think the lads you can see there, I think they're sort of zooming in back towards the pikes over there. You can see there's still a bit of light. So yeah, fingers crossed they got something decent as well. But like I said, we'll wait and see what happens with the colour up there. So you can see we're just turning our attention really to this direction. Like I said before, it was a little bit of an anticlimax, I suppose, when we got up here. But it's still another 40 minutes till the actual sunset. So yeah, we're just sort of wait around, see what happens with the clouds, of course. But yeah, back towards Helvellyn. I think what's this here, Fairfield and Red Screes. Things are looking pretty decent at the minute, and they've just got like a little dusting of snow on the top of some of them. So you know, maybe clutching at straws a bit, but it adds a little bit of interest. So yeah, at the minute, we're seeing what happens with the clouds. So I should say I did just grab one shot with the telephoto in at 200mm. Again, I haven't really got high hopes of it, but just it's the best I can come up with at the minute. But zooming right back to, I think it's Fairfield with a real small dusting of snow on the top. But to be fair, it was Paul that spotted it. There's some really lovely clouds over there, and yeah, it's quite muted, quiet colours. It is nice, and I think at one stage there was a good sort of mixture of light and shadow. So yeah, I'll pop that one up now. Half decent. It's a half decent one, I think. So I'm going to take what I think is going to be my last photograph now. In fairness, it's actually got pretty nice. If you look back in that direction past sort of Adam and Paul, back up to the Langdares, if you look at the clouds there, pretty decent. There's like quite a little bit of colour. It's probably not showing up on the camera there, but yeah, just zooming in, maybe about 90mm, and I'm just trying to like isolate the top of the Langdale pikes, and then all of that colour is there behind them. Loads of lovely detail in the pikes, but hopefully it comes out okay. F11, ISO 64, and then 1/3 of a second. It has darkened down a bit, but I'll leave you with that photograph. Big thanks to Paul and Adam. It's been really good actually. Cheers lads.
It's been surprisingly fun.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for your support, and yeah, I'll see you on the next adventure. Out.